Welcome again to our YouTube channel. Your past is both good and bad. Your past is both good and bad. It is both good to remember and recall things from the past, and also it is also not good, or it is bad, or disadvantageous, or injurious for you having the past memories occupying your present, occupying your today, or disrupting your future. Your past is good. We must remember our past. We must remember where we have come from. We must remember what we have gone through, the failures that we have gone through, the successes that we have achieved, and then live in the present and focus on the future. But we have to avoid what I will call the rear mirror problem. The rear mirror problem. For those who drive, for those who have vehicles, the rear mirror in the car is very useful for all drivers. Why is it useful? It allows you, the driver, to see rearward or to look back, to see behind you, providing a real-time visibility of the rear of your car. What is behind your car, without having to turn your head to look back while you are driving forward. Therefore, it enhances safety. Looking back and seeing, are there vehicles coming too fast behind you? Is there something going on? So that you see and you focus forward. So therefore, as a driver, you take glances at the rear mirror to see the surrounding behind you. That means it allows you, the rear mirror allows you as a driver, to monitor the traffic, pedestrians, and any other road hazards as you continue driving. So therefore, the driver is able to change the lanes properly. When you see there are no vehicles coming on the other lane, you can change because you are looking at the rear where you are coming from. You can change lanes safely. You can do overtaking safely because you see your rear is clear. There's no other you can overtake safely. You can also do the merging of the roads. You can merge from one lane to another, or merging from one connection to another safely without having issues. You can also use the rear mirror when you are parking your car. But the driver does not dwell on the rear mirror. The driver does not dwell on looking at the rear mirror, but takes glances at the rear mirror every few seconds to maintain situational awareness. You must be aware of your situations. We have to be aware of our situations in life. That's why we look back into history. We look back in our past so that we can be aware where we are today and where we are heading to. Human beings are invited to be able to take glances at their past. All of us to take glances at our past in order to have situational awareness of our life today. It means no one succeeds in anything by dwelling in the past, but taking glances at the past to be aware of where we are today. Dwelling in the past traps the individual, or traps the person, traps the mind. And this particular person has that mind kind of a cycle of rumination or a cycle of rumination, which causes emotional distress. You are bringing your past to the present. That's what it means. A cycle of rumination, bringing the past to your present, and therefore causing emotional distress, causing anxiety, causing depression, causing a lot of regret, because you are bringing your past into the present. Therefore, you are robbing yourself. You are stealing from yourself. You are defrauding yourself the present life by bringing the past into the present. That is not good. That brings to you that cycle of rumination, that mind, that you are trapped in the mind, in that cycle of rumination, which brings about emotional distress, anxiety, depression, and constant regrets. Dwelling in the past causes or fosters what we call stagnation. You remain stagnant. You don't move. It hinders your personal growth. It hinders your ability to embrace the present and the future, because you are still living in the past. Therefore, you are not in the present, and your future is not guaranteed. It triggers stress repulses. It brings those stressful responses. It brings about stressful reactions in life. And according to science, dwelling in the past raises control levels negatively and impacting sleep and overall well-being. Science tells us that when we dwell in the past, that is not good, the past that affects our present, the past that hinders the individual from embracing the present and focusing on the future, it impacts the person's life negatively. It impacts on sleep. It impacts on the overall well-being, because you keep on turning, wondering, because you are still in the past. You are not in the present. The impact of dwelling in the past reduces resilience in an individual by lowering the capacity to manage the current and everyday stress. It reduces resilience in a person, lowering the capacity of this individual to deal or to manage current and everyday stress. It becomes too much. So today's stress, you are not able to manage it. You are not able to control it. You are not able to act on it. And you are not able to control everyday stress. The past also can create a false sense of control. Looking back and say, oh, I did it. I am in control now. I got this. I'm in charge of everything. It can bring that false sense of control, and therefore brings what we call unrealistic expectations. Because you did it, because you think you are in control, because you think you have done it, you got it, you are in power, you are in control, it brings to you that unrealistic expectations. And this leads to negative interaction with other people, because you think you got it. Everything is in place. I have everything in place. Nothing to worry about. That false sense of control and unrealistic expectations leading to negative interaction with other people. what does it do? It makes you unable to adapt to new situations. You are unable to adapt to new situations because you are dwelling in the past. Sometimes the past can bring to you what we call perpetual pains, perpetual suffering, perpetual distress, perpetual anxiety. Because why? You remain constantly resisting your past, constantly fighting with your past, constantly revisiting your past, constantly living your past, not the present, and not expecting the future. The past may prevent one from a healing process. The past may prevent a person from healing, may hinder the healing process of the body and mind. That healing process will be hindered by constantly revisiting that past, that unpleasant past. And therefore, because the mind cannot differentiate between the present and the past realities, you remain captive, or you remain in captivity of your past. And therefore, you cannot heal because you are in your past. Your present is not there, and your future is not guaranteed, is blink. Dwelling on the past prevents one from living the present and moving forward to a new life. But that is the one part of our past that we ought to deal with, that we have to glance at our past, using it as a rear mirror, to learn from it in order to forge forward, in order to do the best going forward. But also there's another part of the past that also is cherished. That is the healthy process of reflecting on the past. The healthy process of reflecting on your past. People call it nostalgia. Nostalgic past, or reminiscence of your past. That may offer you a significant psychological and physical advantage in life. That reminiscence, that nostalgic memory of your past may offer you significant psychological and physical advantages in life, and such advantages include reduced stress. When you remember those good things of the past, those beautiful memories, reduces stress. It gives you an improved self. Not only just an improved self today, but an improved self-awareness, because you see your past, a healthy process of reflecting on your past. Reminiscence, that offers you significant psychological and physical advantage, reduced stress, improved self and self-awareness. And also, it enhances your personal growth. It enhances your personal growth. The past, in simple terms, ought to be used for the better of the present and the future. That as you progress forward, as you drive your vehicle of life, use the rear mirror to look at your past in order to match the lanes, to overtake, to change, to check and be aware of your situation, have situational awareness of life so that you are able to know the better way forward. Use your past the same way we use the rear mirror. 1. Use your past to learn and grow. Use your past to learn and grow. Number 2, enhance your self-awareness and confidence. Use your past to have self-awareness and enhance your confidence for today and for the future. 3, for emotional regulation and well-being. For emotional regulation and well-being. Looking at the past and what can you do for emotional regulation and well-being. Number 4, use your past to find your sense and meaning of life. Or in other words, putting it the other way, find sense of meaning and purpose of life. Use your past to find the sense of meaning and purpose of your life. I look at my past and sometimes regret some things I've done, but I have to learn from them and find sense of meaning and purpose for my current life and future. 5, use your past for improved relationship and empathy, so that you improve your relationships today and grow in empathy. Use your past to grow, enhance, improve your relationships today and sense of empathy. 6, use your past for motivational purpose to motivate yourself for the future. Use your past to motivate yourself for the future. In a nutshell, our past must be used to enhance our present and improve our future. But we must not dwell in the past. Though the past also can be used for therapeutic purposes. For those who are aged, for those who are getting older, the past also can bring good memories and improve the sense of cognition in those who are getting old. Bring back those old memories. Let them narrate the stories about the past. Let them find meaning for today. But we must not dwell in the past. Bring those good memories to our gifted in age, those who have been blessed with age, so that we can improve their cognitive power by bringing those good memories into the present from the past, but not dwelling in the past, but we are improving in their cognitive power for today. It also can be used to treat those who are going through depression, bringing the past, those good memories of the past, so that they can deal with stress and depression, and have those who are been gifted with age have improved quality of life, in as much as we boost their cognitive power, also to have a good quality of life by bringing those good memories of the past to them. But indeed, as we are active members of this society, and those who are active and busy with life, we have to navigate this life. We drive the life that we have, but not dwell in the past. Use the past to grow, learn from the past, grow, enhance your self-awareness and confidence, emotional regulation of yourself, and general well-being. Find sense of meaning and purpose of life by looking at the past and your present. Enhance it For improved relationships and sense of empathy, that's okay. For motivational purposes for the future. But we must not dwell in the past. May God bless you and embrace you. We must always understand that our past is both good and bad, and therefore we must use our past the same way we use the rear mirror in our car when we are driving. May God bless you and embrace you.